Hi, Shirley here, and my manifestation tip I have for you this week has to do with what you see on the walls. You can have that on my door as well. This is the bathroom door and the entrance door and my closet. These are notes. They're not too elaborated, quite simplified actually. And what I write on these notes, on these pages, are my questions to the universe, my mindsets, and my desires. So, for example, if I want to maintain my health, I write to the universe in present time, how am I healthy? How am I happy? How am I in abundance? Okay. How am I making money with ease and with integrity? That's my values. And I can write also my mindset. I have one here called Everything is Working Out for Me from Abraham Hicks. And I also like that the best is yet to come, that you must have noticed from the introduction of my videos. That's Frank Sinatra. And I have these little mindsets and questions everywhere. On the fridge, on the cabinet, in my closet, on the wall, next to my bed, everywhere, absolutely everywhere. And of course also sticky notes in my phone. The reason being is because we are very forgetful, and even if we haven't had dissociative trauma, we're very dissociative. We get up in the morning and we have our daily routines, and normally we don't pay too much attention to much, and then we check our emails and our Facebook, and then the day is done. If you make sure that you bump into these, that you wake up in the morning and you're like, what's this strange thing on the bed? And then you look at it and then you're like, oh, everything that could go right just happens. Good morning. And it happens to me. Then this is how you get your mind set, your focus set back into your life. And this is so important. I cannot stress how important that is. It does a couple of things. First, preparing this is a wonderful idea for inspired action. I'm going to talk about ideas for inspired action in future videos. Then the content is the mindset that you do want to have, and your questions and your vision. Then you actually hang it on the walls. And this hanging has a lot to do with it, because first you're putting something you created out there for the world to see, for the universe to see. And you're not minding being weird about it. Sacrificing the so-called design of your space. And you can do it in a much more elaborated ways. It does get more elaborated. But sacrificing your so-called design of the space for hanging funny notes out there and hanging your desires and questions out there, and your manifestations and your vision out there, so if friends come to meet you at your room, they're exposed to this shit. And this forces you, it enforces so many things. You know, I have on my mirrors written I am enough, and I have, let me show you this. It's an oldie actually. You can have this here. It's I am enough with the birds, that's freedom, and each one is my values. That's integrity, be the change you want to see in the world, intimacy, it's a relationship grid, growing old with the person I love, and what's that, attraction, fun. Okay, so everybody who gets into my room sees this. This ensures that A, I'm being mindful about the people I let into my life, because everybody who is in this room will have to be okay that these are my desires, that's my mindset, these are my questions, this is my space. If they're not okay with it, I don't let them in. If you feel uncomfortable about your friends being in the room and seeing what you have on, if you feel awkward about it, then you're not hanging with the right friends. And believe me, because I do, ever since I changed, my social circles, I'm very used to having friends that hang weird things on the wall and post daily on Instagram and do habits and routines that are strange and new and funny, and we can do these things together. So actually taking this small step, to write what you want, to write the favorite mindsets, to write nice quotes, write good questions in present tense, does so much to changing your environment, changing the people you let in, changing the space, changing the headspace. And I can't stress how important it is. And the more you make of these, the more you bump into them. Now, I don't read them every day. There are a lot of rituals around it. You can read it every day, you can read it every week. You can do what I did today, and I put more stickers, butterfly stickers, on the ones that sort of got, like I saw in the previous video, they sort of like got hung off the wall, so I lifted them up. And you take care of this. And after you read all that, you already get into the momentum of, okay, how am I doing around my vision today? What actions am I taking? Am I meditating? Am I revising the mindset, revising the language? Am I revising, transmuting my emotions, my energies? Am I writing down ideas? Am I going to post something on social media? Am I going to network? So all of these things really do matter. That's depending on your goal. You can also, do workout or whatever your goal is. All these things really do matter. It looks like a small things. I can't stress how my life has changed, completely changed, ever since I put these on. It's a whole mindset that has changed, and I'm very mindful about the people I let in. I'm very mindful about the people I interact with. So that's my manifestation tip for you for today. Let me know in the comments down below what signs, what notes are you going to hang, where are you going to hang them. If you have done it, let me know how did it work for you. And please share it only with people you trust to encourage you and liberate you, and tag your friends. Share it with those friends who you think are going to join into this challenge in with you. Check out my Instagram for more of such daily weird stuff, and my Facebook group Manifestation Tips that actually work, to discuss, ask questions, bring ideas, and have a nice, thriving community to grow together.